Welcome back. It's Mascara. Yesterday we read the book No Ordinary Apple, and that was about mindful eating. Today we're going to actually practice mindful eating. So first of all, what is mindfulness? Mindfulness is when you pay attention to the present moment, what's happening right now with kindness and care. And so mindful eating is when you do that with your food, when you pay attention, give all your attention to the food that you're eating. So before we get started, it's important for you to participate with me. So go ahead and get something. It can be a chocolate chip, a piece of chocolate, like a little square of chocolate, a raisin, a gummy bear, a marshmallow, a cutie. I'm going to use a strawberry, just one strawberry. Okay, so go ahead and stop the video, go get your food, your one item, and then come back and turn the video back on. All right, so you're back now. To do mindful eating, we use our five senses. The five senses. We pay attention with our eyes, we smell, we taste, we listen, and we touch. All right, so we're going to practice that. So here's my strawberry. Before I do anything, I'm just going to look at it without even touching it, just looking at with my eyes. So you get yours, and just whatever you have, pay attention. Let's look at the colors, what the textures look like, the shape. Wow, this strawberry has different shades of red. So on the bottom part, and until it gets to the big bump, it's very deep red. Then it starts to lighten out and get like red, but just a little bit softer or faded. Then I took the little leaves off already. I cut them off, and on the inside it's almost got like a, you know how trees have that spiral pattern? It looks kind of like that. It's white, kind of looks like flesh, like when you cut yourself on the inside. And it's a little white with a little bit of red. It's got tons of seeds, and they almost look like they're laid out perfectly in rows. All right, so what does your item look like? What does your food item look like? What are some words to describe the color, the texture of what it appears, the shape? Go ahead and say those out loud. All right, let's move on to the next sense. Let's use our touch. So pick it up, whatever you have, and use some words to describe what you feel. Mine just got out of the refrigerator, so it's very cold. I'm going to close my eyes for this part. The seeds make it very bumpy or rough, but each seed is almost kind of smooth, so it's an interesting feeling. It's got a big bump. The ends are like almost like square round. All right, what does your food item feel like? What are some describing words of what it feels like? All right, let's go to our next sense. So if I put this up to my ear, I'm going to try squeezing it. Don't really hear anything, but when I remove my finger, it has a little bit of like a slimy sound. What can you do with yours? Can you hear anything? Is it squishy? All right, I'm going to try what the boy did in the book, listening carefully. Oh, did you hear that? It's like a soft thwap. In the book with that apple, it was a louder thwap. All right, what sounds do you hear with your food item? All right, let's go to our next sense. Smell. So I'm going to close my eyes because I'm going to block out anything I can see. So just take a smell. That is a smell. It's kind of refreshing and cool. Definitely a fruity smell. Maybe like sweet grass or something like that. What does your food item smell like? All right, So now we touched it, we smelled it, we looked at it, we listened to it. Now it's time to taste it. So what I'm gonna do is take one bite and I'm just gonna hold it in my mouth. Just see what happens, okay? And you take one bite of your thing and just notice what happens without chewing. I already noticed now that I'm putting it close to my mouth, I'm noticing my mouth starting to water because I'm anticipating, I'm noticing that it's gonna come soon. I'm gonna taste it soon. And so my mouth is getting ready. So I'm gonna take a little bite and just put it in my mouth. Mmm. Wow. So like a burst of flavor. And it was a little bit sour. That's normally not a flavor I would identify with a strawberry. I would say a strawberry sweet. But I noticed a lot of sour. Okay, now I'm gonna take a bite, a chew. Really sour. Ooh, it just burst out sour. I'm gonna hold it in different parts of my mouth. Ooh, sour on the side. Put it in the middle. Mmm. The texture is smushy, mushy. It's falling apart. Like a meaty texture. So, and when I chew, I can hear a little crunching of the seeds. I never would have said a strawberry was crunchy, but when I stopped to really listen. Okay, I'm gonna swallow here. When I held the strawberry on the sides of my mouth, it was extra sour. In the middle, not so sour. It was crunchy, it was really cold. It started to fall apart, it was fleshy. Very interesting. What happened in your mouth when you put your piece of food in your mouth? All right, so that was mindful eating. Why do we eat mindfully? Why do we want to take the time to eat mindfully? We do it slowly, we pay attention, and we use our five senses and pay attention to those five senses. Why do we want to do that? One thing that you'll notice is that you get to taste your food more. Have you ever had a food that you were really excited about? Maybe you were at a birthday party, or maybe you were getting a special treat, maybe an ice cream or something, and you were so excited about it, and then you ate it really fast because you were so excited, and then you were done and you were like, did I even taste that? Did I even enjoy that? That's happened to me. So when we eat mindfully, we take our time and we're allowed to taste our food. We get to really taste our food, and if we're tasting all the flavors, we're going to enjoy them. We're going to enjoy the flavors of the food. All right? And the point of mindfulness here is to really have a full life experience. We get to really enjoy the food instead of just eating it fast. How many times have you eaten and you're chewing your food and you're already getting your next bite ready? Why are we rushing? Put the fork down, close your eyes, taste the food, smell the food, really notice the food. All right, so that's mindful eating. You have two assignments. One is to try eating one thing a day mindfully. It doesn't have to be your whole meal. If you want to do that, that's fine. It might take a long time. But if you can eat one thing on your plate mindfully, whatever it is, just really look at it carefully, smell it, see if it makes a sound, put it in your mouth, taste it, smell it, all that. And then the other assignment is see if you can teach someone else about mindful eating. Maybe one of your grown-ups or your siblings. Teach them what mindful eating is and practice with them. All right, thank you for being here today. I hope you enjoy your meal. See you next time.